Now the dude that she was, he was a multi-millionaire. For the record, it's not Jay-Z.
And signed to the death jail.
That's what Jay-Z is forgetting. That's what Beyonce is forgetting. What's in the dark will come to light.
Jay-Z and Beyonce are on the...
Yo. Welcome to the stream. Let's get into this. This is going to be my new... This is my theme song. My single. I'm still mixing it. Yeah. Get what you want. Can't fuck with me. Order that 5, slow to the 10. You can't fuck with me. I bought a slide of the Benz. You can't fuck with me. So the once I say it again. You can't fuck with me. Order that 5, slow to the 10. I come in the slide, I slide of the Benz. I said it once, I said it again. You can't fuck with me, nah. You can't fuck with me, nah. You can't fuck with me. Section 8, now it's a paper chase. Don't make me activate, I make a salivate. Told you when time come, niggas don't make it where I'm from. Getting money then line some. Having no motion to find some. What is the notion? What is the notice? Her pussy is ocean. Niggas is ghosting. My name is too fetty. It's too steady. It's too heavy. I told you the flows is too deadly. I'm killing you niggas, so who let me? Can't fuck with me. Bought that 5, so that it's 10. You can't fuck with me. I come in the slide, I slide it up. Said it once, I say it again. Couldn't fuck with me. Bought that 5, so that it's 10. You can't fuck with me. Come in the slide, I slide the Benz. You can't fuck with me. Fuck with me, you can't fuck with me, nah. Biggest in the game, wishing for the chain, penning for the pain, soul for the fame, with the cane, on the plane, switch your lanes, safe to see, so the leash your keys, sleeping had to feed, we ain't get to eat, but I bet my crew won't keep my. Slide the Benz, you can't fuck with me. Can't fuck with me, nah. You can't fuck with me, nah. You can't fuck with me. For that 5, so that it's 10, you can't fuck with me. Cover the slide, I slide the Benz, you can't fuck with me. I said it once, I said it again, you can't fuck with me, nah. You can't fuck with me, nah. You can't fuck with me. Yeah. We getting into this. This is just a simple chill day. Chatting, scrolling, watching shit.
run allegedly amid all this Diddy chaos, thinking that Diddy could snitch on them to get off easy. Their silence on this whole situation is extremely loud, even to other celebrities. Like,
are we really thinking that Jay-Z is like Diddy and having orgies and stuff? Maybe the understanding of knowing that Diddy was doing things, or he probably know people does these things, doesn't make him a person that does it. I don't know. Um, Still gonna need. I don't see Jay Z in cuffs for essaying children or people or things. Okay, where are the victims? Like, not about bullying and, you know, taking, certain privileges with in the entertainment industry, or blocking boxing people out. That's just that strategy, or whether it's harsh, it's bullying. Yeah, but I'm talking about SA. Uh, do we picture Jay Z and Beyonce in the same exact position that Diddy's in come next year, come a few months from now? I'm a bank on no.
I think at this point at 55, Puff's really considering it. But I believe it'll be some other big names to fall. And for whatever reason, I don't know why, I think this might be the last Super Bowl overseen by Jay-Z.
Oh,
It's easy
Wow.
to kill now, scared ass. You understand consequences now. So that's why I troll the grown street niggas online. I do not bother young niggas that'll kill you because I know they don't understand consequences. They don't understand 17, 19 years old, if I kill you, I'm gonna get caught. They still think they can get away like the video game. On Grand Theft Auto, when they outrun the police and go hide and put the code in and it reset and the siren go off.
Sad to say though, in some respects, people get weird to murder every day. So, especially in the hood, you killing somebody that nobody care about in whatever atmosphere. And you don't watch CSI. I'm not saying all that shit work, but 3 times out of 10, niggas is getting away.
19, 20-year-old think life is like that. But the nigga 27, 28, 30, the little dirt them age, now that they understand consequences, now they want to put on the kufi hats, they want to take their shahadas, all that shit, because they understand consequences.
Beyonce gone, y'all.
So the tape was real.
Of course it was real. All her tapes is real.
but I say, man, yeah, Beyonce's on drugs.
Beyonce seeking some type of substance abuse help.
Now, the dude that he was a multi-millionaire, for the record, it's not Jay-Z.
Rihanna was only 14, 15 when he started her and signed to the death jail.
That's what Jay-Z is forgetting. That's what Beyonce is forgetting. What's in the dark will come to light.
Jay-Z and Beyonce are on the run allegedly amid all this Diddy chaos, thinking that Diddy could snitch on them to get off easy.
So this is supposed to be one of the main videos of trying to promote. Well, one of the videos that's trying to promote. I think this is just like the trollers putting their shit together, but the shit that happened with Diddy and look, but I don't see no factual cases or where are the people? I guess if they saying is in the videos of the Diddy ones. Damn, I don't. But then who everybody? They say 8 celebrities, so I don't know.
Easy. Their silence on this whole situation is extremely loud, even to other celebrities like 50 Cent.
Jay-Z ain't answering the phone?
He ain't answering.
50 Cent might be trolling, but he makes a good point. Why is Jay-Z so silent? He's been at all the Diddy parties for tens of years. Even other rappers can confirm that.
He had put majority of the people out, but he allowed me to stay in there. Maybe about 15 others. Jay-Z and Beyonce being 2 of the other 15.
50 Cent even tells us how Jay-Z's pulling strings behind the scenes to get what he wants, so he never actually touches anything illegal.
Stuff behind the scenes that you don't know, because that's what be agitating. He's doing stuff, and they doing it in his behalf. So they can act like, he has no idea what's going on. But it's coming from him.
You know now, you look like the bully in all these situations.
I don't care what I look like. I'm accepted that people only are going to see me one way.
Okay.
They look at me, they see.
What y'all see?
They look at Kanan.
Now, all this started because of a Page 6 article where they wrote specifically the music industry is on the verge of putting out a missing report for Beyonce because a lot of people in the industry are saying her and Jay-Z have
50 Cent know exactly what's going on. He got a part of it early on. Well, at some point. So they been with doing what they do, like the whole Biggie situation. But 50 know exactly what's going on, and he got his own little thing, and I think he's trying to sort of like push him out. Not, he's helping to push, or he's on the side of the people pushing, and he one of the main advocates, and he on the side of the new people coming.
Over the weekend, I told someone that I was talking to, but for only a week, so maybe that's where I went wrong. I don't know. That I was HIV positive. Basically,
What?
he blocked me. Been like really down about it because.
Nice, you good. You should have told him no. You told him, and that's good.
It's like,
but
it's
don't be,
nothing that I did.
don't feel sad.
So when you come in contact with a man, it's his fault that you allowed your legs to be opened by him. It is your like.
All right, I'm done.
I heard Dr. Umar attack a lot of stuff, and the first thing I thought when I seen him speak was, "Wow, you dump a lot of information very fast." A person that dumped too much information on me at one time lead me to think that it's been pre-scripted, lead me to think that it's been put together with a motive. I like to see a person conversation flow naturally at this pace right here because you can see I'm actually thinking of what I'm finna say. If I say 99% of the people in America don't have this and they walking around and they doing this, and you know we got 80 people over there in Africa, you studied all of this, bro, and you bringing it to the light to ride with your cause. You bringing it to the light to help solidify whatever it is you're trying to prove.
I don't believe in space. Why you think everything you Google is true?
What do you believe in?
I'm spiritual. I believe.
I believe that.
You feel like no man throughout history have ever been single by itself and been great without a woman. Not
That's
one.
facts.
You can't name one
That's
man
facts.
that's ever been considered great was a single man by itself with no woman. It don't exist.
Always.
I want to know.
I
want to know
why
you think that is. Because
don't think he
I
knows.
don't think it. I studied history.
Thank you.
I studied history.
Why is that, though?
Wars
What is it?
are-
What is it?
Because,
I wanna know what he
thinks. Because behind every strong man is a stronger woman.
The greatest commitment between man and woman is to each other.
The greatest motivation.
Now, I wanted to point out the future of society. I don't say this in a happy way, but if I had to predict what I would see in 50 years, this is what I would guess. Marriage and relationships really are going to go away except for the upper class. The elite, I do believe, will still marry, but I believe it will continue to disappear in the middle class. The reason being, richer men are able to better fight in court, and they're better able to, afford a wife and recover if it goes south. Now, that's not to say that I haven't seen rich men get royally screwed over in divorce court.
Girl, it looked like if you just record it, just record it, watch it back. If you a skinny guy, record it, watch it back. It'll look like you putting gas in the minivan.
I met this man at the market the other day. He was cute. He was really short though, and I don't really go for short men, but he was very, very handsome. So I was like, whatever. So talking to him, he asked me out on a date. I'm like, okay, where's this place? He was like, have you ever been to? It's like some sort of Philadelphia landmark. I'm like, no, I've never been there. I look up the place, and it's like some sort of national park. I'm like, I'm not going to a park. He was like, why not? I said, we can go out to eat. We can go to a bar, but I ain't going to no park. So then he's like, okay, we can go to, you can come over to my place. And I'm like, I don't think so. He was like, okay, well, then I can come over to yours. And I was like, yeah, I'm good on this. I'm good. He was like, what's the problem? I said, I don't know who you think you are. I don't know what type of you used to, but I'm good. Like, we're not doing that. He said, but you're a big girl.
Whoa.
I'm like, and? He was like, come on now. All the other big girls act and play their part. You the only one that's giving me a problem. I said, okay, no problem. Well, I'm not interested. Take care. So then he calls me 4 times.
Nah, why you
and
harassing
I
her,
didn't
bro?
answer him either. And I text him, I'm like, leave me alone. I'm good. Go to the market, find you another high yellow big girl, and live your merry life. Like, I'm good. So then he texts me, LOL, you are so funny. Answer the phone. I'm like, I'm good. Like, you can really leave me alone. I'm good. Some men will purposely seek out bigger women, no matter if they're beautiful or not, because I'm a pretty bitch. But yeah, they'll seek out big women because they think that big women have a lower sense of self-worth and self-esteem, and they feel like they could just get away with murder and treat them however. They don't got to take them out on a date. They don't got to do nothing. The big women are just happy to have a to beat their guts and scramble their eggs. Now, I'm not one of them. I ain't been big long enough. I don't know. I've been big maybe for like 2-3 years now. As far as this big, because right now I'm like 211, but I'm usually around 180, 190. Like, I'm really not even that far off for what I'm like usually weighing. But men are just so baffled at the fact that some women, you can be heavy, you could be thick, you could be a BBW.
It is the thick or fat part, but if I say, yo, what's up, and you reply in a certain way, or we start talking like immediately, it's like a treesh. Like, Rich, if you a treesh, if you look like a treesh, you look like somebody I could treesh, then it is what it is. Now, all right, let's do just a higher level, more sophisticated. Everybody's sophisticated. And then it's just your self-esteem level. Sometimes it's somebody not high. Whether you skinny, little, big, It could be your past experiences. It could be how you was raised. It could be you not from this area. It could be all sorts of things. But men will harp on the low self-esteem part and try to um, get the snacks in the store without actually paying for it or paying the minimum. Versus if they know they found somebody, you know, that's high level or higher than them, they probably gonna roll out the red carpet, you know, do dates, be polite, do flowers, do this, do that, and it all could be the same agenda, just get some to have sex mainly. But um, it's a better experience for that particular girl who's maybe not a higher self esteem, but just that guy just has lower self esteem than her. Or when he finally met, he was enamored to the point where he feel like he need to impress. Some guys after, you know, he initially of course he wanted to impress. He looked, you know, he dressed up, you looked at him, he said this, you thought he was handsome, but all in all, once he started talking to you, he didn't necessarily feel like he needed to impress you any further. This was enough. Now his presence or his understanding with you, hey, you know, we talking, we chatting, we texting each other, hey, let me link you. Oh, pull up. Bitch, I got some dick to throw on you. And now to wrap it even further. And then now once he do that good, then now he clapping cheeks for however long you take him. Versus he ain't really trying to make you more than that. If it's about sex, if it's about they do it with like not having a home, niggas will find a girl, whether she fat, whether she ugly, whether she middle, whether she up, whatever, and he throwing dick so he could have somewhere to stay. He doing dick so he could borrow your car. He doing dick so you could maybe help him out financially. A lot of these things is happening, and that man is choosing. He's surviving. So a lot of the times they talk about a guy in survival mode. This same guy could get out of survival mode, get with a girl, and he paying all the bills, and he stand up guy taking care of his daughter and all this other stuff. You know, whether he had one before and he wasn't doing well, and now he doing well and he really doubling down. So now he taking care of his daughter, baby mother, his mom, his sisters, his people. And then of course whatever girl he got, he gonna take care of her. Whether she big, small, in the middle, but he gonna probably find somebody that probably wouldn't tolerate this or that, you know. And the sad thing is the same dude was still with all these things because he already got the skill to target certain shorties. So when he want to have fun, he may target a low self esteem chick, not have to give her much. So now he could play in the hills and then pull up on this bitch whenever he want. It's really like that. So a lot of these complaints don't be having real air because you just a dribble. Like you not a nigga. Like you not the NBA. Like you not the MVP shot. You not the buzzer shot. Like you not the it really to that person. You it some to somebody. Like I'm a it to somebody. I'm a nothing to 50,000, a million people, but I'm a it to something. But people be speaking on they times where they not the it. Like you not it, and you speaking on it, which is okay, you know, because everybody's sharing their truth. But marriage, locked in, long term relationships, you was the it, and then now you could talk on how that person did you bad or how they doing you good. Then it's like okay, it makes sense because you the it. One offs and encounters, you not the it pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Somebody playing or somebody trying to figure something out.
And if you have a sense of self-worth and self-respect and self-love, and you will not allow a man to treat you any kind of way, that confuses them because they're like, wait, but you're fat. Yeah, and what else? Like, no, I'm not going for none of that. Stick to them you used to with. My back is not big enough for you to treat me like that.
Okay, man. Whack 100 and brick.
I don't think what Buddy did.
And the sad thing is he actually, you actually indulging the fact that it's true though, but it is true, but it's not on a grand, like it's not on. It's true on an individual basis, but dudes be trying to do it.
It was anything wrong. Like he did the basic stuff, going to a park, but you seen, as you says, you're a bougie and you had to say high yellow because you still got that in your mind because you light skinned. You won up on the average BBW, the average thick girl. So you a
yeah.
We have a much anticipated epic.
Oh, in your notes here, you said you were a feminist.
Oh, I did.
In your apolitical feminist.
Cool, I guess I'm that.
Are you? That's just the question.
I mean, like I said, like I don't know if it falls in line with feminist belief or with traditionalist belief, but I think that like I've been saying this whole time, everyone should work towards their goal equally, and a relationship should be a partnership where both parties are equal and they both do help each other grow.
Okay.
Right?
Sure.
So
yeah.
This is what I think.
Okay.
I'm not like a hardcore Nazi kind of feminist, but yeah, I would say I'm a feminist.
Out of the 8 celebrities who were recorded having intimate relations with Sean Combs, how many of them appear to be either inebriated or intoxicated or under the influence?
All of them. All of them.
Out of those 8, how many appear to be potentially victimized? How many might have been victimizing?
I think all, to be honest, all.
Were victims
They
or
victims.
were perpetrating?
Victims.
They were all 8 were victimized.
Yeah.
Meaning
Victim.
this was happening to them and they were inebriated.
Right. Not knowing, I guess, how much proof it was in it, what they was doing.
And of those 8, how many seemed to be potentially minors?
2 to 3, possibly 3.
2 to 3. Also on the flash drives, Courtney, was what looked to be a manuscript written by, it appears to be a woman who had taken Kim Porter's private journals and had written a book. Is that accurate?
We don't know.
I
don't know how. Yeah.
I don't know how, who wrote it, put it together, but it was from her when I spoke to her.
What you received on the flash drives, was it the completed book or was it notes from Kim Porter that later were made into a book?
It was completed. It's only 60,
Okay.
it's only about 54 pages. It was
Sure, and in the beginning it says, Kim made me promise that if something happened to her, I would make sure this book became public to the world. The way Sean moved, I knew that was a promise I would have to fulfill. Kim knew I was a woman of my word, and this book was going to make it to print. So it sounds like it is a woman who wrote up the notes from Kim Porter. Does that sound accurate?
it's how you read it, yes. I haven't even read the book.
Do you know who the woman is?
No.
And to be clear, he received it in its complete form. So I think just to make sure we have some clarity here,
Yeah.
the manuscript that Mr. Burgess received was already in its complete form. It's not that he edited it or changed anything.
Got it.
He did give it to someone
Makes
else
sense.
who then edited it, but that's not how he received it.
Okay, so Ariel, did your client, Courtney, receive the book from the woman who seems to have written it, saying, I'm a woman of my word, and this book is going to make it to print?
I don't know if he received it from a man or a woman. He can answer that.
I received it from a man. I tell you, somebody she was dating.
Do you know if the notes from the book really were from Kim Porter?
It was, yes, because I spoke to her probably like 6 hours before I got it, received it.
You spoke to Kim Porter?
Yes.
So Kim
Just
Porter.
saying hi.
Okay.
Just saying hi. Then
Okay, Ariel, go ahead and give me clarity on the timeline.
No, I'm trying to get him
Ariel.
to provide clarity of, was there a conversation with
no,
her?
I was
or
talking to the person, and he said, "Hold up, this is Courtney B. right here. Let me say something to him." He said, "I know him. Put me on speaker." Then that's how we end up speaking.
And then later,
Then
somebody brought somebody else came and brought you the manuscript.
Right. Before I left ATL.
To the best of your knowledge, Courtney, do you believe that the manuscript is truly based on Kim Porter's diaries? Because there is a lot of dialogue in there. It is pages and pages of actual dialogue, which, I mean, I can't remember breakfast today, let alone dialogue from 5, 10, 15, and 20 years ago.
I guess this is a woman's scar. You understand? Maybe, what she been through. It's, I'm not a woman, so I'm just going by how I got female friends and relatives. They always come to the house scoring because what went on in a relationship. And when you're scoring, you can't forget it.
Your lawyer just said the story the tapes tell are the story of Diddy from the last several decades. And I know that you've known Diddy for a very long time.
I'm hoping that all this P. Diddy nonsense that we're going to finally find out what Solange Knowles was so mad at Jay-Z about in this elevator after the Met Gala in 2014.
As a close friend of Jay-Z, what was your reaction to him opening up about his infidelities in the Family Feud video?
Yeah. I mean, that's what music gives you the power to do.
You know that Beyonce waited a long time before she stepped in between them.
People keep looking at him like he's the Sputnik that came out of nowhere. This is someone who was designed to be what he is. We got to stop making ditties.
Shockingly, the queen herself might be getting dethroned, and it would appear it's her own sister doing the damage. Allegedly, Solange just dropped some truth bombs that have everyone talking. Remember that elevator incident?
She is kicking his behind. And the security guard's trying to hold her back. Beyonce's next to Jay-Z in the corner.
Well, it looks like she's got more to say now. Apparently, she is finally exposing Beyonce's alleged role as Jay-Z's right hand in pulling strings for some of the shadiest people out there.
Everyone knew he was the devil. He's been the devil for 30 years.
Now, can you even imagine how bad things have to be for Solange, her own sister, to start talking? What exactly has Beyonce allegedly been hiding? And how deep does her involvement really go? Let's find out. We've all heard the whispers for years, Solange and Jay-Z. Yeah, not exactly BFFs, and let's be real, she's never been shy about showing it. There are moments when people ask her about her superstar brother-in-law, and she just dodges those questions like Neo in the Matrix. The streets have been talking, y'all. Word is she's never been thrilled about Beyonce's whole marriage to Jay-Z. Like, they just don't vibe at all.
Do you think that Jay-Z is doing the right thing by teaming up with the NFL, or do you think that's kind of hypocritical of him?
Now, recent bombshell allegations have surfaced, and people are saying that Solange has gone from side-eyeing Jay to throwing shade at her own sister, too. The reason? Apparently, Beyonce's not just a supportive wife. Oh no, she's allegedly Jay-Z's partner in crime. Literally. There are rumors flying that she's been the mastermind.
A lot of times what girls will do is they'll say, oh, I'm being abused, but they don't talk about how she hit him first. Like, I had a girl on the
So I just realized that mean or brutally honest men are a non-negotiable for me when it comes to dating. And I'm going to tell y'all why. So I never knew that this was something that I didn't like because it never really particularly happened to me. Because, but I was talking to this guy and I was liking him, I was feeling him. He was pretty cool. But he would say things to me every so often that kind of threw me off. But I never really let it get to me. But after a while, I just was like, enough is enough. So first things first, when we first was talking, he said something about like my feet being big because I got big feet. But it was like a joke. So at first I was like, whatever, because I'm used to guys being like, oh, you wear that size, we could share shoes, something funny like that, and we'd laugh about it or whatever. I'm like, oh, I'm a big stepper.
I am Candace Owens. I'm a wife. I'm a mother first. And I also obviously have a political podcast, documentary filmmaker, and I just create a ton of content regarding what's going on in the media landscape.
Sweet. And you have tomorrow a documentary
Yes.
coming soon.
Yes.
Convicting a murderer.
Very excited about that.
What time does it drop?
You can watch it live on X tomorrow night, so we're super excited about that. It also will be available on Daily Wire Plus. The first 2 episodes will be free. And yeah, it's jumping into kind of building on Netflix made Making a Murderer. Made it seem as if Stephen Avery was guilty. I don't know if you guys watched that. It was everyone was obsessed with this idea that the justice system got it wrong. We kind of went in, re-examined the case, and created Convicting a Murderer, which is a 10-part series, first docu-series I think we've ever done at the Daily Wire. Extremely proud of it. It's apolitical first and foremost, and it's it's been a labor of love. So I'm super excited to bring it to everybody and to change people's minds about what they thought they originally knew about the case. So, yeah.
And you went boots on the ground in, what is it, Manitowoc County?
Went to Stephen Avery's
the junkyard.
The junkyard, yep. And yeah, I like to get my hands dirty in terms of really.
So all of you think that it's easier for women to attract men than men to attract women, but 6 of you said that women work harder to self-improve than men do. See how it doesn't make sense?
When you want to live that way, it comes.
I realize I'm not approached by any man.
These men have.
Hey man, we already know about.
You were married to your husband, but you were having children with other men.
I was, and he raised them as his own and knew them to be his own until the divorce. He ended up unhoused, and the first man that I had the affair with is now my boyfriend, the father of my first child, my son, and he was my husband's assistant manager. So he started bringing this guy around, and I made the first move. Course. I feel like I just sensed his kindness. I mean, still to this day, this man that I'm with is the kindest, most patient man I've ever met. But one day he came over my house without my ex-husband there, and you know what happened next. And we only saw each other once a week to do this because of how my schedule, my ex-husband's schedule, and his schedule. But the second affair, the man is the father of my daughter, he actually worked with me this time. He was my maintenance guy at my leasing job. Again, just another kind man who was nice to me. And then with my daughter, she's Hispanic, so she came out a little more tan than the both of us. And just as she grew up, just kept that tan skin. And still, she looks so much like me. He was just like, yep, she looks like my wife. And here we are, with 3 baby daddies and 2 kids. So yeah, it's been wild.
No, this is downright despicable.
What the fuck?
And this is a common thing that I know.
That is crazy. But she a goofy. But I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Got the bag on top of your liquor sitting there. And you didn't give Cat Williams none of that money. Because after 42 million views, that's about $1 million something in Yes, that's $1 million in ad revenue from one interview. Damn. That you own. So if anybody's been running it online, I'm sure if you're smart, you've been licensing it too. This is the one that y'all have been waiting for. Cat Williams burnt down the internet. Cat Williams burnt down Beyonce's internet. Okay, I can tell you, I don't know where Cat Williams has been. I didn't even know that Cat was following Hollywood Unlocked until I went to go look at his account. He was following us, so I have followed you back. And I have seen all of the comments online of you guys saying that you want Cat Williams to come on the Jason Lee Show. Cat, this is an open invitation anytime, only one place, any day of the week, any hour of the day. Anything that you want, you are more than welcome to come over here on the Jason Lee Show. Baby, when I tell you, Jeffrey Epstein's list had the internet burning down, but not more than this one. Cat Williams has matched the burn down on the internet because he finished the job off right with this explosive interview with Shannon Sharpe. I have to give Shannon Sharpe a round of applause because
we're learning new details about the death investigation into former One Direction star Liam Payne. A preliminary autopsy and pictures from inside his hotel room are providing new insight into his final hours as we hear from his former bandmates.
50 Cent just dropped a bombshell.
They just dragging shit out.
You're not my baby's daddy.
I'm not your baby daddy.
No, and I'm sorry. I don't like. I got my dates mixed up. The dude that I know who was the baby daddy, he paid for the blood work, and it came out to be 99.9999%. So I know that you're not his dad, and I'm sorry. I don't know.
So you saying that this whole time I've been spending money on this little boy and he's not mine?
I mean, what I'm saying is yeah, he's not yours, but why they gotta like come in between us? This kind of like happen like.
It's not about that. Like, he not my blood. Like that's killing me. Like, that's not even my blood.
But I still got a few more months. Like, I'm like in my first trimester, so you know.
Right. I feel you.
Like, that's why I'm telling you. So I don't want you to like, you know, buy anything else. Like, I just hope like we can still like be in a relationship.
So when you and this dude had a chance to mess around,
Why no? See.
When we took a break, man.
See. You trying to figure it out or just trolling or whatever. If you got told something, I'm not saying you can't have emotions. If you got told something that was dire to your relationship, like you pregnant by somebody else, and that baby not mine, and we've been, you know, living amongst ourselves. If I live with you, if you live with me, maybe I give you a couple days to move out. But whether I got a shorty, a bitch, or somebody, I'm gonna violate. I wouldn't really bring them in, but I would bring them in, go out, do what I want, and you be around. But you getting out my shit like immediately. And then if this was your spot or whatever, or we was 50-50, and you gotta pay rent, you would have the month, and I'm out. I'm gonna sleep on my cousin's couch. I'm gonna sleep in a hotel. I'm gonna sleep in my car. I'm out. Well, not on no vendetta shit, like, so I'm mad, but, like, I'm gonna, like, be comfortable. I'm not gonna just, you know, I'm gonna go to my family house or some shit like that, but you trying to ask about whens and whys and who's, you looking for a way that you could possibly patch something, but, nah, bro, the most you could do is maybe be friendly, smack one or two more times, but before this day and week is up, you out of there. You maybe gotta go split the bank accounts, or maybe go get the phone bill paid, or make sure that you know, take the Apple ID off. I understand things like that, but other than that, you out of there. You out of there. I'm not saying if you want to be petty, but be out of there.
And you had to.
Okay, I do commend her for speaking up.
Yeah, I do.
Check your shits. I'm talking to one person, not you.
Would you want to sign a major label deal if somebody came at you, or are you feeling like you're making too much? I know you've said that, but have things changed? Somebody might come at you with some type of
I remember
partnership.
they offered you a wild check a couple of years ago. They offered me a wild check, but y'all gotta understand. While everybody was saying like, yo, who's gonna sign him and who's gonna? Y'all gotta understand that year. What was that? 2021. It was 20 or 21, 2020.
2020.
It was the end of 2020. I signed probably the biggest deal that year, like as far as just distribution and on a distribution independent arm, like shit that no one's seen. My shit was $18.7 million that I signed for 22 months of distribution, not of major label obligations, of distribution. I don't need to play this game with y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to play this game with y'all because I'm silently gonna do what I do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm never like, yo, let me break down a gem for y'all real quick. Go. And for any artist, they really need to hear this off this show, right? Look at this. When I was with Interscope, right? And I want artists to really pay attention to this. When I was with Interscope and we made music, let's say I didn't drop music for a solid year and a half. Tory Lanez solidly or whatever it is, made sure that his streams were about 3 million streams, like with all the music, 3 million streams a day. Off 1 million streams, an artist gets $5,000 to $6,000 every Friday or every other Friday, right? So that means that when I wasn't dropping shit and I was at home, some label was sitting on their ass collecting $15,000 a day off of Tory Lanez music. But that music, if it was made by me, then I would be sitting at home scratching my ass fucking making $15,000 a day. If I'm popping and I'm making songs, then I'm probably gonna do around like 7 million streams, 6 million streams a day, right? Just with all my music in general. Let's call it 5 million streams. Let's just say that, just to make it easy, right? That means that someone's making $25,000 a day off of my music. So in 4 days they made $100 grand. Like, guys, let's do the numbers, guys. Like, how long are we gonna let this shit just rape us? Like it.
Do you think though, without Interscope, you wouldn't be as popular as you are? Because sometimes people.
First of all, I want to let y'all know this. I love Interscope for everything that they did for me. Because at the end of the day, they are the people who take the chance. But I want y'all to know something right here, right? It's at that moment when a label comes to sign you that you're usually really popping. You're popping enough that people are looking at you and they're probably starting to kind of pay you for things. And they get you at that point, and usually artists sign for 4 to 5 albums. And when you sign for those 4 to 5 albums, by the third album, we don't want to really hear you no more because we heard everything that you got to give. It's very rare for artists to be able to get out of that situation in the first place. But then to get out of the situation and still be relevant enough to go independent, you're never going to have it. So all your best songs are made during that period of time. All of our favorite artists' best songs are made during, like, unless you're like, the Drakes and the people who really went on longer, but like a lot of our favorite artists who didn't like go far, but they're like, I just love that album or I love that artist. Their best songs came out in the majority of time that they were with the label. So all that money, all that creative stuff that you're doing, it just went straight to a label. Now at that point when you're about to sign, you're popping enough to just keep going. It's just, you just gotta learn how to use everything that the label uses. The label doesn't hire people that they employ or whatever the case is. They outsource people that you can employ.
Right.
And once you learn that, the world is yours.
But so I guess some people might be in financial situations where they're not. But like you said, if you're popping enough, then you should have money coming in.
You're in a financial situation because you're not independent.
Right.
All of that money, it doesn't matter. Now, when I break it down, and I'm saying, $1 million a day or 1 million plays a day is.
But I had a huge house and all my bills were paid for and I never had to think how they were going to get paid. My grass was cut, well, not the last year of separation. But you know what I mean? All the basic things to keep the image up. And I gave up my entire image that I was trained to have for my family for 23 years.
I like how she doesn't even say she misses her kids. Do you know what I mean? I'm like,
T.I. leads.
Free my twin. Tell him I come pick her up. Yeah, her mama is too. Let me go pick right now.
A long list of stars in hip hop to welcome home.
It would be good, but it's average. You just said middle class. Are you living a middle class lifestyle? And if you aren't, would you go back to it? That's a real question. Would you trade up your millions of dollars or whatever? Would you trade this Instagram to go back and work a job? Please answer that, Tessa. Would you?
The difference, excuse me, check that shit. The difference between
sipping that shit like every shit is all sweet. Watch this shit. Shit good? Yeah, alright. Whatever the fuck. What the fuck is it? Darius is not my motherfucking kid. Yeah.
What is this?
That's a motherfucking DNA test.
The reason why OTF Jam snitched on Lil Durk. So, in jail, OTF Jam was talking down on mainly Booney Mo. Booney Mo caught a case. He did the time. He was mad Lil Durk kept rocking with Booney Mo and wasn't going to stop messing with him. They was locked up together. So they caught a case together in jail together, but they was not messing with each other. Another reason why OTF Jam snitched. OTF didn't help when OTF Jam baby mama was murdered while he was locked up, and it had him thinking the worst about that situation. People pay attention. He's probably paying attention and mad that Dirk was putting more time and effort into Boonie Mo. He had Boonie Mo around. And y'all see the rat OTF Jam. Y'all see his mug shot or his pictures and just look at him. He look like he been through a lot, and he look like he had a hard time in prison.
Hey, I need y'all to let me know if I'm tripping about something.
What?
Go ahead. Tripping.
Baby, go ahead.
Shotty, go upstairs, Shotty. Shotty, go upstairs, Shotty.
I don't hit women. I don't hit women, but if you touch me, I'm gonna beat the dog shit.
What? Shotty, we don't want no smoke, man. We don't want no smoke.
Get on my face.
She tripping.
People. So I'm saying, who feeling bad about a who done been caught or murder for hire and somebody died? Not only
Man, these relationships ain't for the weak. I think he handled this well, but I'm gonna go ahead and let this video play. We'll come back and talk
did they kill his cousin
about it.
Because you wanted to go cheat and got flipped. Out of my bed crying. I need you to get out of my bed, and it's time for you to leave. You don't live at my house.
He said, "Get the fuck
She wants
out."
to act dramatic because she flipped her car last night while she was drunk and cheating on me. She says I shattered her world when she's the one who went out. She's the one who flipped her car. She's the one who decided to try to leave the house in the first place. So it's all on her, not me. This is what being an adult is. Knowing when to move on. And it's definitely that time. She didn't have no makeup on. Didn't have this nice outfit that I bought for her on. But all of a sudden, she Houdini'd into the outfit. Wow. What does that mean? Cheating, lying, being sneaky.
I saw this once before when I was a rookie. Yep, we've all been here before. Dealing with somebody who is definitely doing something wrong.
That's
You
crazy.
go to college?
Absolutely.
What's your degree in?
Major in sociology, minor in communication and business, and I also hold a master's.
I'm a PhD.
I'm a PhD.
So I want you to check out
I
this
hate this
woman here. She left her husband, but I want you to hear the reasoning why she left her.
You have your.
Hey, you know who hates Diddy as much as Cassie hates Diddy? No one. Stupid, stop playing around.
Because some of y'all might think I'm really petty, that I'm about to end things with a man that I've been dating for 3 months because of what happened the other night. Y'all can come for me, whatever, but I really, really think this is a valid reason to end things with someone. So let me tell y'all what happened, okay? So Thursday night, I was not feeling my best. Actually, I was sick all day. I had a really bad sore throat, and I was just extremely tired. And he was checking in on me. The guy I've been dating for 3 months was checking in on me Thursday. I think it was like 9 o'clock. He was like, "Hey, how are you doing? How are you feeling?" And I told him, like, I'm still really tired. I'm not really feeling my best. And he was like, "Okay, do you need anything?" And I was like, "Well, you know, like, it would be nice. I really didn't eat anything. Maybe like some soup." He was like, "Okay, I'll bring you some soup and maybe some NyQuil to help you go to sleep." And I was like, "Wow, really thoughtful of you. You know, yeah, you can swing by." So he does that. He comes by and brings me some NyQuil, brings me some soup and some popsicles to soothe my throat. And I was like, "Wow, that's really sweet." But then listen to this.
What happened?
So he decides to stay the night, and we're up to like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, just having pillow talk, chit-chatting. Next thing you know, we hear a beep, like a big, like a loud beep downstairs, and a bang. And I'm like, what in the world is that?
You live in a building?
My
or?
ring alarms didn't go off from the front and the
Oh, okay.
backyard.
Yeah,
So I'm like,
okay.
I don't know what could be going on. You know, sometimes ring misses motion. So I'm like, okay, we don't know what's going on. Y'all want to know what this man said? This man said, "Do you want to go check out the noise downstairs? You want to go see what that noise is?" Me.
Nah, he wildin'.
The woman.
Well, no.
Me. Go downstairs.
If anything, he could have just been like, "I ain't going down there. Listen, I'm going to safeguard you right in this fucking room. Where this bad at? You got the stick, and I just stuck it out because initially you gonna have to go downstairs anyway. So if they was coming in to murder y'all, you not so much. Say they was coming in to rob the joint. They wasn't coming in to. Okay, say it was a setup. You could feel like it was a setup. You've been dating her 3 months, but you still there. So if they was coming, they was coming. Let them come in the room, maybe. So I'm talking about that's worst case scenario. The more probable situation, it was nothing. You could have. That was your hero time. You could have felt like a hero. But all in all, let's get away all the hypothetical weird shit, like burglary or whatever case may be, or her setting him up, bruh. Even if it was your uh, your baby mama that you hate and your mother-in-law that you hate, you would still have to see what's going bump in the night, because even if they get killed first, you gonna have to still get. You might as well take the charge and have somebody at least to back you. Why are you telling the woman to go downstairs
and check with the noises?
And if that's his innate reaction, that's not security. Nigga, I just would have came. I probably wouldn't have made no soup. Probably wouldn't have brought no soup or nothing like that. I probably would have brought the NyQuil or something. Or I probably would have brought the soup. He brought the nice things. But for the most part, the bump in the night would make more sense of protection. And you stay in the night, you probably already clapping cheeks. So if you clapping cheeks, nigga, you can have a SW in your house, and you could be in her shit, and you just know because you've been there a few times. Like, just say you know who she is, and you've been there a few times, and to the point where you don't even think that is like a burglary, because she live in an apartment building, but in the next room you're like, what the fuck was that? Something fell in the kitchen. Not to say that she can't go fix it, but something big fell. You gonna go lift it up. It's not a problem. It's like, oh, the big refrigerator thing, whatever, always falls. So you heard it, boom, go fall. You're like, oh shit, let me go pick it up for her. Because I don't see why you gotta. These niggas is built different. I don't know why. Protection is way different. Protecting yourself is way different than being scary for no reason.
I thought you were supposed to protect me. I'm looking for a protector, okay? Not a man that's gonna send me downstairs to potentially, I don't know what's happening downstairs. And even if it turned out that it was just my refrigerator that was making the noise, the fact that this man told me to go downstairs and check on the noise gave me the biggest ick I've ever experienced from a man. And I just can no longer get past that, because how you can't protect me, apparently.
You don't want to protect who? Yeah, you don't want to protect. No, he don't want to protect you, because I'm pretty sure he got a daughter that's 3 years old. He can go whatever, or son, or children, whatever, or grandmother. But if his nature is to be like, go see what that is, bitch, then hey, he got to get a wrestling fighting ass bitch, or combat, like an army or police enforcement bitch. She the one with the gun. He like, baby, somebody downstairs. Like, I got you. He gonna have to get one of those.
Absolutely not.
Let me just say I agree with this woman, but I only agree with her if she has traditional values. I'm not saying she has to be.
Cape Flats, the murder capital of South Africa and the center of gang violence.
Is that Ray J? Oh, there go Blood right there. Blood. He really serious. Come on now. Yeah, I'm game. So what's up? Now, this is your problem. This your problem. You fucking around with all bloods today.
Are you a Crip?
Give the bottle. Where's the bottle? Where's the bottle? Give him a, no, not that one. Not that one, Ray J.
Oh, no, I don't use baby oil.
Nigga, yeah, you do. Get over here. Let me see this.
I tried it.
Now, this is the bottle you want to, yeah, this is the one. Yeah, come on, take a drink.
Oh, yeah, that's what, oh, yeah, let me get a drink over here. Hold on.
Hold on, take a drink. Here we go. Don't turn your booty to me, nigga.
So, we got Ray J in the building. He has his own news channel. If you guys make sure you turn in, tap into it. Can you let him?
Cheers. Good to see you guys.
We just want to actually enlighten him.
See you, brother. Love the feet, man. Wow, thanks, man. All right, cool.
Of course, man, you know.
So he was just saying,
You've been to the party. You know it's all white, baby. You know it's all white. Yeah.
He ain't been in no party.
Yeah, it's all white. Nigga, you playing.
He ain't been in no party.
Dancing. Nigga, dancing.
No.
Nigga dancing.
Look at me, dancing.
Got you. This is lit.
What was in the party dancing? What moves?
Dancing.
So what you saying is, though, honestly, like, since we are on the topic, so what you saying, you have been to
No.
actual
No, bro.
freak off.
You're lying, if you want to call it that. We've never been to anything but a club.
Yeah, or a house party.
Or a house party. And
But
we're lying on
not
the
in
man.
room 112, though.
We're lying on the man.
Right. Right.
The reason why I have this camera, because this is the new thing I'm working on. It's called Ray OV. It's a new show. It's outside of the new show. It's called Ray OV.
Can I ask you one question?
So it's like a Ray.
Can I ask you?
It's like a POV, but Ray.
Everybody wants to know this. Ray J, listen.
Talk to me.
When you had the hat on 17 different times in one, you seen it? Okay.
Yeah, he's seen it. He did it.
It's called promotion, right? Is it promotion?
It was an actual accident, but I got nominated for MTV.
Yeah, you did.
Now, look, I ain't never got nominated for nothing in my life,
Right.
but my hat did.
Right.
You look good on camera.
Was that you or?
You look good on camera too, both of y'all.
Yeah.
I got the 2-shot pause.
So to make him.
Yeah, ain't no pause, nigga. You serious?
No, I do. I am serious. I did get the 2-shot.
So to
but
get
it
him
was
in the
paused.
field, Ray J, can we just?
What's the premise of today? What are we today I feel like this. This is what I feel like we should be doing.
Okay.
Outside of the comedic elements that go with this, we need to create a roadmap.
Exactly.
For young entrepreneurs like all of us who are gonna eventually excel.
I feel like I came out your. I feel like I came out your. That's my mama. This my daddy, and yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And
You
this
really
is real shit, Jigga. You know I can't stop.
That's what I said. We
You
just
know I
gotta
won't-
really get
yeah.
him to make him to actually get him on track, and to actually have the mindset
Y'all
of a
got
business.
doctors in here of photography. I heard of directors of photography. But y'all niggas
Mr.
got
Hunter.
y'all got doctors of photography. Damn.
So to get so advice.
Shout out to the crew. It's all about the crew, man. Apertures, Komodos.
Advice that you
Love
got
this.
for
What kind of lenses?
I'm about
sorry.
to turn
I
you
promise
into
you,
R.
we about,
Kelly
and I
if you
promise
keep
you,
this
we about.
camera.
No, I'm saying.
Can
I
we have a
prom-
conversation
I
without your
promise
camera?
you, we about to. Well, we can, but all the
that's
cameras.
that's what he's doing.
I know that's what he's
I'm the
doing.
cameraman, bro.
But we're doing this though.
Why aren't it doing like it's giving like it's blurring like that? I could change it later.
I never liked you.
I didn't.
Joe, this nigga's
Respect.
stupid, bro.
Okay.
You know. It's not my
Nigga
old
said
Komodo.
respect.
I got an old Komodo.
Yeah.
But the FX30 just, you know.
Shamari.